This is Moore, and thanks for the report. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Smart is the point. White is on the wing. Down in the front court along with Tatum. And it's Horford in at the 5 spot. And for the Warriors, the core of this team all out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Jordan Poole is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Now here's Smart. Against the Lakers, he was really on his game. 6 on the shot clock. Goodwin throws it down hard.
And when you let Brown get close to the hoop, you face the consequences. Just a tremendous athlete with unreal dunking ability.
Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Curry with the steal. Lets the 3 fly. And another 3 for Golden State.
To have a soft touch is one thing, but to do it from 25 feet, come on, Steph.
Out to White. The pass to Horford. Draymond Green pulls it in. Golden State's gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. On the wing, Thompson. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Well, this is opening up scoring opportunities because Curry's such a great shooter. Guys are going to be open.
Here's Tatum. And so the first quarter is in the books. Warriors lead by 7. And the second quarter will be on the way when we get back. So far, halfway through the first half in this one. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Kevon Looney. Stephen Curry's out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Wiseman. And it's Kuminga in at the 3. DiVincenzo against Brogdon. Looney passes to Curry. Another 3 for Golden State.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
Pass to Pritchard. It's Brown on the wing. Defended by Kuminga. It's stolen by Kuminga. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Last outing for Golden State, it was a loss to Milwaukee. Tatum kicks to Smart. And it's off from 3-point range. Thompson outside. 4 seconds left. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
What's up? To knock Klay Thompson with that wide base off balance. Even when he gets hit, he maintained control on that play.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And what a season he's had at the foul line thus far. 86% from the line.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They have made it very tough.
2.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back at halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, well, the first half was all about Stephen Curry. He had 12 points and 1 steal. And that'll about do it as we get ready.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Curry has been sensational.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
On the floor for Boston. Smart is the point. White is on the wing. Out in the front court along with Tatum. And it's Horford at the center position.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Releases. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. 17 points for Stephen Curry.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Boston again missing. Here's Poole, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors, ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. On the field, they have been outstanding. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Got Moody. Wiseman's out there with JaMychal Green. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 2. Outside to Brogdon. Carries it from three-point range.
Well, everything in sync right now for Brogdon. Nice base, good timing, good release.
Outside Curry. There's the triple. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time. And it's the Warriors' ball. Green passes to Lamb. Curry way outside. It's hauled in by Cornette. And so it's Boston with it. Here's Pritchard. It's tipped. Green kicks to Curry. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They won this game going away. The better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks, for Perry.
Hey guys, it's truly Hancho, and you are watching NBA 2.
A quick peek into the locker room as the players get...
Hey, Brian.
Looking to be the last team standing, Allie. Thank you. And the starting group for the Celtics. Smart and White make up the backcourt. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. And it's Horford in at the 5. And for the 76ers, up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. James Harden out there with Anthony Melton. And it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
Harden from outside, buries it from 3.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Smart with the ball. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Pass to Brown. Fires the three. First shot won't go. And here are the 76ers. Their last meeting was in Boston, where they were unable to fight off the Celtics.
Last game, their starting lineup struggled to stay on the floor. It just put too much pressure on the bench.
Expect to see them being much more careful tonight because of that. Maybe being a little less aggressive.
Tatum passes to Brown. Over Tucker. That one rolls around and rims out. Here's Embiid. And here's Harris outside. And the 76ers another three.
And he's shooting more threes of late. Harris is very, very comfortable with that shot.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Defense is setting the tone. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers. Tobias Harris out there with Daniel House. Then it's James Harden. Then it's Montrezl Harrell. And it's Milton in at the point guard position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
And that has earned Harris a ton of money. The ability to spot up, shoot, and knock it down.
And Griffin slams it in.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
And absolutely even smooth when he's powering it home like that. And here's Harris outside. And the 76ers another three.
He got a three to fall in the first, and now his second in this quarter. Not a trend the defense wants to see.
Here's Pritchard. And he buries his first look.
He doesn't have the quickness of some guys, but he sees everything, including that opening.
And that was the mobile one drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
And it's a Celtics ball. 11-point game coming into this, having notched to win against the Lakers in their last game.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night in the defensive end for sure.
It just seems like the defense wasn't interested. They got away with one.
I love his tenacity. Extra possessions, second chance points. That's winning basketball.
House misses. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks.
The Celtics.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the begin.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the Philadelphia finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They lead by 9 points. And
well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Tobias Harris really making a difference here.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with the game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
On the floor for Boston. Smart and White make up the backcourt. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. And it's Horford in at the 5.
Well, you have to be impressed with the constant growth we're seeing from Jaylen Brown. He's put in a lot of work to become an all-star player.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Brown, now an elite scorer in this league, really does it all.
Melton outside. Jacks up a 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throw now.
Inside. Here's Tatum. The kick out to White. The 3. The rebound by Embiid. White against Harden. For 3. That one's good from Melton on the assist by Harden. Harden's got his 3rd assist of the night.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And so it's Philadelphia looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. They hold a real solid lead right now. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the 76ers.
Loved how much they moved the ball out there tonight.
Yeah, no one got left out. This was a real team effort.
And this will get marked down as their 16th win of the year. And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Tobias Harris.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
It's Thibault out there with Shake Milton. Then there's Tobias Harris. Then there's George Niang. And it's Korkmaz in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Thibault on the wing. Pass to Niang. Now Harris. Williams defending. Milton for 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
.20 seconds left in the game. Outside Brogdon. Kicks it out to Jackson. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 5. Here's Pritchard. So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance. And I'm sure. Thank you as always.
Welcome to a brand new episode of NBA 2K.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. DA, it's all.
Thank you very much. Now
It always does. It keeps the fans involved and for the bench. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Smart is the point. White is on the wing. Down in the front court along with Tatum. And it's Horford in at the 5. And for Chicago, we've got DeRozan. Andre Drummond is out there with Vucevic. Then it's Williams. And it's Levine in at the shooting guard. And DeRozan kicks to Levine. Launches it. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists.
The shooting form of Zach LaVine is so pure, he's money in the bank from deep.
Brown outside. Outside, White. And there's the pass to Smart. Shot clock at 5. Here's the 3. Rebound by Williams. DeRozan against Smart. Here's Vucevic. No good with the triple. Brown inside the line. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Bulls lead by 3. It's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
On the court right now for the Celtics. And then on the wing, he's joined by Brown. Williams is out there with Griffin. And it's Pritchard in at the one. The tray. Dosunmu's shot's good. Dosunmu's got himself on the board with 3 there.
This offense just continues to impress.
Last game for Boston, they picked up the W against the Lakers.
Well, it doesn't always have to be a thing of beauty, but when you can get a win in a game like that, that's really all you care about.
They get it back. Griffin. And the rejection by Bradley. Pass to Dosunmu. Inside. DeRozan gets the bucket. DeRozan's got his first basket of the night.
This is where DeRozan is one of the best. Below the foul line, making plays.
Brown feeling it out a bit, looking to end the run. That shot is off. Jumps up, and so it's the Chicago Bulls holding on to an 11-point cushion.
The Bulls.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. It was a robust. And
as we dive into the second, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Chicago has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. They've got Vucevic. Zach LaVine is out there with DeRozan. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Williams at the 5 spot. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half.
We talk about Williams' physical abilities, but right there, you see the awareness and willingness to be unselfish.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Frustrating beginning for them, but we have a long way to go. Now they just need to string together some buckets. Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Bulls, Green is checked in for Patrick Williams. Alex Caruso comes in for Vucevic, and it's White in for DeMar DeRozan. White, wide open, he fires. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And so White will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Drummond passes to Caruso. Another 3 for Chicago.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Boston shooting their first free throws right here. First free throw is good.
And the rise of Tatum, boy, it has been fun to watch. And many believe he's nowhere close to being done improving yet.
Pass to Dosunmu. From the arc. And the Bulls, another 3.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
And how about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened.
And this is going to be in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Bulls.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season. On the court for the Celtics, we've got Griffin. Jackson is out there with Williams. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Pritchard in at the point. And here's Boston, trailing by 19. Kicks it to Williams. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Passes it to Brogdon. Plenty of space. Rebound by the Bulls.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
And it's Dragic with the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Pritchard, and so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really...
Boston, Massachusetts, the destination for the Celtics. And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers. Hey, Al.
There's some super young teams around.
Yeah, that's real talk. Thanks, Allie. Looking at the starting five, Boston Celtics. Smart and White make up the backcourt. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. And it's Horford in at center. And for Boston, Smart and White make up the backcourt. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. And it's Horford in at the five. It's Brown on the wing, defended by Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Horford. Gets another look. And Brown with the layup.
Well, can we remember Jaylen Brown's got a 7-foot wingspan? That's an easy second chance opportunity.
And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Smart passes to White. Takes a three. They get it back. Horford. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, one thing you must appreciate about Al Horford is the way he positions himself. When shots go up, this guy is so opportunistic on the offensive glass.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Tie game in Boston. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. This has been a very close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Brogdon and Brown are on the wings. Grant Williams out there with Griffin, and it's Pritchard in at the point. That's the Boston Five. Kept alive. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Blake Griffin is so strong, folks, that if you foul him, you better hammer him, because otherwise it's an and-one waiting to happen. What impresses you about Blake Griffin has to be how he has finessed his game over the years. He enters the league as one of the most elite athletes ever, but to adapt and now match the league trends, an important part of him extending his career.
Williams on the wing. Hauled in by Brown. Here's Brogdon. Plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It goes on Malcolm Brogdon.
Foul.
That's the big, strong, physical body of Malcolm Brogdon, able to take the contact and still get a shot off.
And he knocks down the first one. So both teams making some changes here. And so Brogdon nails both of them.
You must embrace the pressure and knock down critical free throws. Nicely done.
Tatum with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. And there's Horford on the assist by Tatum. Horford's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Well, you love to see Jason Tatum using his length and athleticism to make plays defensively. That's nice.
No good on the triple. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Celtics up 3. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have? Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed it. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. The period wrapped up on a level. And that's
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Here's Tatum. So the Celtics 5 right now. Smart and White make up the backcourt. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. And it's Horford in at the center position.
It's great seeing Marcus Smart drain these perimeter jump shots. You know he's put in the time to let that offense become a natural part of his game.
And the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul. The baseline J is on the way.
Well, Brown taking away the shooter's airspace effectively crowd scores and gets them out of their comfort zone.
White, good.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
You know, possessions like that will help them feel good going into that final quarter.
Brown finds Smart. There's Tatum with the 3. And the Celtics another 3.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third-period run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter. Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Celtics out in front, leading by 14. And don't go away. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Tatum and Williams are your small and power forwards. Malcolm Brogdon out there with Marcus Smart. And it's Griffin in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Boston 5. Tatum, shot is good.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
And stolen by Williams. Pass to Smart. Goes back up, and he sinks the layup.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
It's Griffin, high post. Tatum from long range. Misses the 3. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul. Who poked away. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one.
They didn't have...
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce.
To watch it all come through.
The Memphis players making their way through the tunnel early.
Well, thanks very much.
It is. Do it. Thanks, TA. Now the opening lineup for Boston. Smart is the point. White is on the wing. Round in the front court along with Tatum. And it's Horford in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Memphis, they've got Brooks. Jackson is out there with Morant. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's Aldama in at the 5 down low. Now here's White. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Lays it up off the glass. White's got the opening basket of the game for Boston.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
Here's White. Following the basket by John Morant. Here's Horford. Aldama with the rebound. 20 seconds left in the first quarter. Brooks kicks to Morant. From outside the arc. Doesn't go that time. The 3 from Tatum. The shot comes out. He got it up. What a play. He simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Ringing the bell.
He knew 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Grizzlies lead by 3. Live from the Vegas Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Again on the wing, he's joined by Brown. Williams is out there with Griffin. And it's Pritchard in at the point. Pritchard passes to Griffin. And Griffin with the dunk.
And that's the trademark Griffin finish. Get in tight, elevate, and throw it down with authority. Big fella is a beast down low.
Jones for 3. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. And Brogdon has got the ball here for Boston. It's a 3-point game. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. Morant, he's checked in for Jones. Stolen by Brooks. Into the lane. Here's Conchar. And another basket for Memphis.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Brown against Brooks. Brown outside. It's tipped. Stolen by Brooks. It could go. Oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
And that, my friend.
That'll do it for the first half. The Grizzlies up by 8.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. The period came to a close with a 3-point lead after a solid. And that'll do it for us. The third
You have to like what you're seeing from John Morant.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Just that good. You can plan for him, but he just makes great adjustments on the fly.
Adams is out there with Brooks. And there's Jackson. Then there's John Morant. And it's Aldama in at the center position. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Buries the long-range jumper. Morant's got 10 points.
Consistency from deep is going to be the biggest determining factor in Morant's ceiling. If he gets that, I think we're going to see some MVPs in his future.
Smart deciding where to go with it. Here's Horford. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Horford's got his second basket.
And no doubt, Horford's size gives him an advantage in any physical altercation on the floor. He isn't going to back down. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
19 seconds left in the third quarter. The three from Tatum. The rebound by Steven Adams. Jones, that's for two. Rebound, Boston.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit on this.
And so it's Memphis. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Right back after this break. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And a look at the five for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Smart is the point. White is on the wing. Out in the front court along with Tatum. And it's Horford at the 5 spot.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
And Clark has got the ball here for Memphis. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. And Morant gets it to go.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Jones, no luck. White against Morant. Steps back and fires.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. And thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
I now have pride, loyalty.
Here were the Boston Celtics arriving earlier. Players for the Edward Temple.
Mavericks last.
Thanks, Allie. Looking at the starting five, the Boston Celtics. Smart and White make up the backcourt. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. And it's Horford in at the 5. And for Dallas, they've got Luka Doncic. Dwight Powell out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Tim Hardaway, and it's Wood in at the 2.
You know, he does have a game outside of the paint, but Wood is at his best close in.
White on the wing. And it's blocked by Wood. And he's able to get it back. And he recovers it. Powell with it. Guarded now by Smart. Back to Powell. Pass to Doncic. Puts up a 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Offensively, there's nothing Doncic can't do. I mean, consistency with the 3-ball being one of the few things left that he has to refine.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. McGee, he's checked in for Hardaway. Kleba comes in for Powell. Bullock, he's checked in for Finney-Smith. And it's Dinwiddie in for Christian Wood. A big group substitution here for Boston. Griffin, he's checked in for Horford. Williams comes in for Tatum. Brogdon's checked in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Smart. There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter. Brown against Dinwiddie. Second shot opportunity. Ooh, McGee with the block. Good chance here for Griffin. Boston, no good that time either. Here's Kleba. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And that does it for the first quarter. Mavericks ahead by 5. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go in. To those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage. Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
On the floor for Boston, Tatum and Williams are your small and power forwards. Marcus Smart out there with Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Horford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Doncic launches from deep. The rebound, Celtics. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Lakers in their last game.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific. Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble. He does not lack for confidence. And he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Pass to Smart. Over Doncic.
Boy, Doncic showing some nice energy there challenging that shot.
And so it's Dallas finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here. The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. Their biggest negative was 5 points for the Mavericks. And that'll about
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
Yeah, even with the extra attention he's getting from the defenders, he's finding ways to excel. Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
Luka Doncic is out there with Christian Wood. Then it's Tim Hardaway. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Powell in at the 4. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Boy, I like the fact that's intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be in their face all night long. And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level. Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Pass to Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring. When he's making passes like that, too, watch out.
From deep, here's Doncic. Another 3 for Dallas.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence. Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind him.
And he makes it first.
Well, Tatum is everything you want in a star. I mean, he's a talented player, surely. But more importantly, I think, is he's humble and hungry, and he's deeply invested in the team's success.
On the wing, Green. Pass to Dinwiddie. Here's Bullock. Another three for Dallas.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control. And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. A big... All right, let's listen in. Head coach Jason Kidd is Mike. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Mavericks.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And so this will lock down their 15th win of the year.
After losing the first game, they've come back and evened things up in this one. They'll play one more time in this season series after this. And partner, it sets up what should be a fantastic finale to the season series. Major bragging rights on the line that night.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Luka Doncic.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
And a little 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Derek White out there with Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Griffin in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Brogdon. Again, Brogdon missing.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim. And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested. Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
All right, Alan, thank you.